Okay, so I'm here with Sam, and Sam and I, how long have we met?
Maybe 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
He's an engineer by trade,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you started with purchasing one laundromat for
Correct.
me?
Yeah.
And that scaled out to how many do you
Four
own now?
now.
Four.
Yeah.
And you successfully added the pay range to your laundromat. Do you want to talk about the benefits?
Which is a breakthrough. I'm not sure if anyone is familiar with the program Pay Range. But like Doug mentioned, this is the first laundromat I purchased, and I appreciate the opportunity that Doug provided. This laundromat was my first business. It is coin operated machine, and I was able to grow the business here, which meant that I have to be more frequent to do coin collections. In fact, I added another change machine because the demand of increased dramatically, and now I have to be here at least 3 or 4 times a week to collect the coins and recycle them back.
And times that by 4 locations,
correct.
right?
So now I grew my portfolio. Now I have 4 laundromats, and they're all growing. And the demand, I have to be there 2 to 3 times per location per week, which takes a lot of time, gas, mileage, time. And time is money, so I want to spend more time with my family. I want to be able to go on vacation. So that coin thing really is a bottleneck in my life, and I was going to consider card system, but now card system costs $30,000.
Well, depending on which one you go with. You have ESD, VTM,
but
CCI. It could be upwards of 80,000.
Yeah, I felt a card system is the solution. However, I didn't want to spend that capital investment, and I'd rather put that money towards something that will bring more fruit to the table. So I came across the Bay Range, which is a phenomenon. It's a breakthrough to the laundromat and vending business. So I installed it completely in my locations, all 4, and this is a pilot run here where you'll see in the other YouTube videos how easy and simple you turn on a washer and a dryer, and it's very user friendly, customer friendly. Customers love it. And also from an asset perspective, if a coin's stuck in the washer, we all know you lose that asset until you come in and clear it. Now you could actually put a sticker like this that only Pay Range, and keep the asset running and still be profitable and making money.
Not to mention, if you're going to use an 80-pound washer, let's say in the inner city, and it costs $16.75 a vent, how many quarters is that?
That's 67
67 quarters
per cycle.
Per cycle.
Yeah, and that's a fact. I actually was in Bayonne visiting a location there, and I saw 80 pounders, 67 quarters to activate the washer. And we're talking about now, 5 years from now, all laundromat owners, I am sure they will increase their vent price by a lot between now and 5 years. And you got to think ahead. You got to be a strategic thinker. What are you going to do?
Inflation's going up.
Correct. What are you going to do when the price goes up? Do you want your customer to keep 100 quarters eventually on a big machine? Is that what you want, or do you want to be user friendly? So I wanted to be, like I said, efficient. I didn't want to put too much upfront cost. So I definitely expert now to the Bay Range installation and get it going, turnkey. If anyone needs help, I definitely can support their business.
And we can do the install for them. It can be done effortlessly, right? How long will it take?
It depends on the size of the store. I would say a store like this took me a good 2.5 days, maybe.
2.5
3
days. So there's really no downtime. You're still doing business.
Yeah, absolutely. No, very, very minimal downtime, because I work on one machine at a time, and the stores. And there is no, needless to say, there is no wiring outside the machine. So there's no cables or wiring that you have to run from point A to point B. It's all done within the boundaries of the washer. You don't see anything outside the washer. So it's the same. There is no permit required, no digging. There is no,
and going back to these other card systems like CCI and ESD, they have subscription-based, products where you have to pay $250 upwards to $500 a month. In addition to that, the card readers get jammed.
Yeah.
You have to buy cards.
Yeah,
they only sell them in bulk of 5,000 a piece at $1.25. I mean, do the math on that.
Yeah. There is no card involved here. It's all you need, just a phone. And by the way, it does not work off a Wi-Fi, or it doesn't work off a signal from Verizon, or it works off Bluetooth. So as long as you have a phone that has a Bluetooth, and you can activate the washer.
Now, from an admin perspective, can you see how many turns a day?
Absolutely, yeah. It's a great tool to see how much you made, how much the turn per washer, which went the utilization of each washer and dryer, how frequent it is, and you'll be able to modify cost and modify your rent pricing from the app. It made my life very easy, and I'm very excited. And this is what what I was waiting for, and I found this.
And the beauty is you could take any laundromat. It could be 20, 30-year-old equipment.
Yeah.
And so we're not looking, to
modern.
We're not looking for modern
Nope,
stuff here.
nope. This is 20-year-old Waskomat that was able to install the Bay range on it.
Yes,
So,
and then another thing is you could do hybrid. You could do coin and card if you
Absolutely.
wanted.
Yeah.
For you chose to just do
both.
both.
Yeah, so
right.
I have both options, but the directionally we're going towards Bay Range because my ultimate goal is to be here less frequent, to have remote access and get the money deposited to my account and pretty much pay my bills without being actually
Right,
here to
and
do
I
the
guess
collection.
the biggest selling point is we can do this for a fraction of the price
Absolutely.
of what it would cost with
Yeah.
any of these household,
Yeah.
major companies out
Absolutely,
there.
yeah. So again, Doug, I appreciate the opportunity. You and I have been working very well together. I look forward to buy more laundromats. I look forward to install Bay Range to customers who is interested.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right,
Thank
great,
you.
very informative.